Do you actually need creams or moisturizers for your skin? Hi guys, it's Helena again. How's your skin doing? I hope well. Today I want to talk about creams and moisturizers. Do we actually need them in general, or to help us heal our skin problems such as eczema or dermatitis? So I want to share with you my experience and my thoughts about it, of course. So let's get started. So I just want to say first of all that there's a difference between using your moisturizers on your normal skin without any breakouts, any kind of skin problems, and using moisturizers on your skin with any kind of skin problems such as eczema or dermatitis, as I said. I noticed that throughout my experience and thinking about what happened to me, and also because what happened is that I had a small breakout a few days ago and my skin was just a bit itchy, right, and a bit red. So I put on some coconut oil, which is actually what I use now. I don't use any creams anymore that I used to buy, like normal creams that you can find everywhere. And my reaction afterwards, so after putting the cream on, was that it made it worse. So I basically wanted to scratch myself even more, and that's what made me thinking, so do we actually need creams or moisturizers for our skin? My take on it is that of course we do. We need to look after our skin and use creams and moisturizers to keep it moisturized and blah 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 and so on. But of course it also depends on what kind of cream you use. It must be good quality, natural ingredients and stuff like that. Not going to go into more details on it, but what I noticed is that, especially thinking about my experience, is that when I use creams, they only work in the past. They only worked when my skin was normal. So for example, now here, right, you can see that my skin is like normal. I don't have any breakouts or anything, right? So if I put cream on it, the skin is gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be smooth and so on. But if I use a cream on my breakouts, of course, usually what happens to me is that it makes it worse. So it makes me want to scratch it even more, and just then I go into the kind of mindset like I just want to scratch myself and blah blah, it's horrible, my skin gets red and so on. So that made me think again about how to help healing problems such as skin problems such as eczema. And so I think that this experience reinforced the fact that healing eczema is something that comes from within rather than from outside. So in this case, as I said, I think it's just mainly the food that you eat that is going to help you in healing eczema. And creams, of course, and moisturizers, I'm not going to say that they're not important, you don't have to do it, because skincare is of course really important, especially if you have any kind of skin problems. But just to keep in mind that they are not the solution to the problem, because they alleviate the issue. So basically they make it a bit nicer or less, let's say, strong than it is for a short period of time. So for example, you might have a breakout and you put even a cream which is specifically for like breakouts and stuff, so a stronger one, but that's gonna help you for just that occasion. I mean, what I mean is that by using the cream, that doesn't mean that you're gonna get rid of the problem altogether, which is what we want, of course, or I'm assuming that's what you want as well. That's what I want, at least. So it's really important to keep in mind that when something like that happens, you have to think about something else that can trigger your eczema. And so in my case it is food mainly. So by changing that, then I solve the problem. And creams and moisturizer are just something that help me keep my skin, of course, nice and smooth and everything, but they're not the solution. So this is the message guide of the video. Of course they're really important, but keep in mind that there is something else you have to focus on, and use them as a tool to help you along the way, but they're not the final solution. Meaning, I don't think you'll find a cream that's gonna solve your eczema or dermatitis like long term. So guys, thank you very much again for watching my new video. I hope you found it useful, and let me know in the comments if you have had this kind of experience, or what you think about what I've just said. Do you agree, do you not? Or share with you your experience as well, or if you have any tips for us here, people who have like skin problems. And I hope to see you really soon with a new video. Ciao ciao.